Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Michigan's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we go. Wolverines to Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now, Kirk.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other. Maize and blue and scarlet and gray. Let's see what happens.
Ball handed off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. You'll recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Stewart. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Marshall. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to...
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is it.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size. He's got the speed. He's a difficult matchup. And here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's blocked. They scoop it up. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. An effective play, good for a first down of the 35.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he's...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Bringing pressure. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. On the return, it's Stewart. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Second down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it. A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Bringing it back, it's Stewart. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Has incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Marshall. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to try the extra point. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowed.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this is why this free safety is, to me, one of the top players in the country. Does a great job of reading the quarterback, follows his instincts there, which leads him to the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
And now the handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. On the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Nolan. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Did he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively. It's making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Wolverines. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Illegal block on the offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Let's go. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Just able to get it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field.
Let's go.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down.
All right, let's get it. Right. Back idiot.
Looking for some space. It's Hall. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they pick up the 1st out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Going for it on 4th down.
Angle.
1-yard line.
Back 18.
The shotgun handoff here. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And now the running back's got it again. Look at him run through those tacklers. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. To the air, it's Nolan. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. On the ground, it's Hall. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete. And
again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Ready, team.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first touchdown. Michigan stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. And now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.